hope you're ready because we've got another good one on tap.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they're led out by their quarterback, the former Baylor Bear. It's RG3. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 74 yards. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackler? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out will be the 3-time Super Bowl champion, the MVP of Super Bowl 29, the dynamic Steve Young. They start on the ground here at Sanders. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6, Young. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Young on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. He's going to keep this again. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25. Play action. Now Griffin. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll be 14-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Young. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Steve Young. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
There's a nice move. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Damian Harris taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 2nd and 2, Young. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Young will set to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's taken to the 26. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now Griffin. He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. The York on now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The second down throw for Steve Young, incomplete. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Now here's Trenton Gill now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at about the 28. Shifts by him. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. Powering forward. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away from the 6. Well, now how about this return? That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Young. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But one thing we certainly know, He likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
And Young's throw there incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air once more, Young. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, I think everyone who's watching is certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, aren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. To throw is RG3. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
Oh, good move. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. First down, and they go back to Harris. Oh, able to avoid him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And it is 42-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's the veteran Larry Fitzgerald who finishes it off with a touchdown. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense... Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And my goodness, CD, I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They find some open field here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Let's go now.
Griffin. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If we get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now here's Young. Over the middle, complete. It's Sanders.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Again, it's Young.
Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the 41, Young. Left side here to Sanders.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
It's Young on first down. Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception. Picked up by Night Train Lane. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, not only is this defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one, and even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
One last shot for Young. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got him in. And complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is that they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they